All right, what's happening, everybody? Today I want to talk about my battery-powered ceremony system that I just put together about a week ago, and I'm really happy with it. I want to talk about what led me onto this journey and how I came to purchase the products that I did. Usually when I do a ceremony, I'll have a table, I'll have equipment on it, I'll have an EV50, and I have all these wires and extension cord trying to get power. It doesn't really look that good. Plus, sometimes I run into a situation where I can't even find power for the ceremony system or the cocktail system. I ran into that about a week or so ago at a gig, and it was very frustrating for me. But those days will now be in the past. When I first started on this journey of putting together a battery-powered ceremony system, I looked at DJ Rachel's video of the system that she just put together. And I really did like her system. It looks so elegant, it looks so nice. It does basically everything that I needed to do except for one important thing. With her system, it's not battery powered. So she is still relying on getting power from the venue somewhere. And for me, that's not gonna work. But I wanna say DJ Rachel, she's a great friend, she's a great DJ, and I love her videos, I love her channel. And she really has a nice system. And I wouldn't mind having a system like that if it didn't rely on power. The next person who I watched to see what kind of battery powered system they had was DJ Barr. And I was almost sold on his system. I really liked it. It was small, compact. The battery pack was very small, and it was cool. There were two reasons why I decided not to put a system together like his. Number one, the battery pack, it is small, and that's a good thing, but you can only charge 12-volt items, and you have to use the included cables. So you can't plug a regular plug into the battery pack, and that kind of turned me off right there. And the second thing is he uses the Bose S1 Pro, which is a nice, decent speaker. I feel it's very overpriced, but it's a nice, decent speaker. But just like how DJ Barr did, he bought two of them. And I think I know why now after I ordered one. You need at least two to get a decent sound to power a big ceremony. And I'm just not willing to carry two, have two stands. No, I want one speaker that's going to do the job. The next person I looked at was DJ Webb. He has what he calls the ultimate ceremony battery-powered system. And I have to admit, he has a really good system. He uses the Maui Go 5, which is probably the best battery-powered speaker out there. It's $1,000, but you get what you pay for. And he has a custom battery pack, which is really nice, and it's rack mounted. And I like that idea when I saw that. I'm thinking, okay, just one case I could bring and a speaker. But after I looked more into it, and I thought about my personal needs, that system is really too big. Now, Webb, he always has an assistant. He has a big truck or trailer or whatever. So space is not an issue for him. Space is a big issue for me. I need everything to fit in my small 2009 Ford Escape. So his system would not work for me, which led me to my current system today, which I'm going to show you guys. This is it right here. I love it. It uses one small speaker that has a 10-inch woofer in it, so you get that nice warm lows that the Bose S1 Pro does not have, in my opinion. I did a side-by-side comparison of my Behringer 210D speaker next to the Bose S1 Pro, and the sound difference was literally night and day. Night and day. The Behringer speaker goes much louder without distorting, and you get a nice full fat sound. The highs, the lows, the Bose can't compete with that in any way. So let's take a closer look at my system. All right, you guys, so this is it. My completely battery powered wedding ceremony system. And I just put this together about a week ago. And I love the setup. To me, it looks elegant. And it has the power that I need 100% battery powered. I'm even powering the speaker with my battery pack. So just to show you what I'm working with, I got the GTD Audio 733 wireless microphone series, the Yamaha MG06X mixer, I'm using a tablet running virtual DJ. Down at the bottom I have my battery pack that is charging everything except for the tablet. And then I have the Eurolive B210D. It's a 10-inch speaker, and it puts out so much sound. I love the way this thing sounds. But that's it. Completely battery powered and loud. And I do not have it turned up all the way. Okay, I got a microphone here. Let's test the microphone. Check, check, 1, 2. So that's the microphone, you guys. I'm speaking on the microphone now. So that's the microphone, guys. I'm speaking on the microphone now, and as you can hear, it's very, very loud. And I'm very far away. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, now this is me speaking without the microphone, and this is me speaking with the microphone. It is very, very loud. I know my neighbors are wondering what the heck am I doing? But I'm giving you a demonstration so that you can see that this speaker is very powerful. It's only a 10-inch speaker. It has a 10-inch woofer, but it is much more powerful than the Bose S1 Pro. I actually had the Bose S1 Pro and I sent it back like quickly because it was not giving me this type of sound that I need. It wasn't loud enough, nowhere near loud enough for what I need. I see why most people use 2 of them. I think you would need at least 2 of the Bose S1 Pros to get a decent sound. That's just my personal opinion for me. But if you're rocking the Bose S1 Pro, more power to you. I mean, it definitely will get the job done. I just prefer this speaker. When I had the Bose S1 Pro, I did a side-by-side comparison, and this speaker blew it away. It blew it away in every single category. This speaker had more bass, more clarity. It was way louder. And this speaker costs less than $200, okay? It's like 180 bucks. That Bose speaker is like 650, maybe 700. The only thing that the Bose had over this speaker was that it was Bluetooth and it was battery powered. But the cool thing about my system here, I don't need a battery powered speaker because my battery pack down here, it powers my speaker with no problem at all. I did a test. I ran everything and I ran the speaker very, very loud. And I had everything turned on to see how long it would go. I played it for an hour and a half. And the percentage on the battery pack had only gone down, I think it was like 25, between 25 and 30%. And that was an hour and a half. So that's giving me plenty, way more than I will ever use, because I'm only going to use this for a ceremony, maybe cocktail. So I'm going to use this for about 30 minutes max, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. And that's only going to use up about 30% of the battery. So that means theoretically, I should be able to get about between 3 and 4 hours out of this system at high volume. That's perfect. Let's turn up the music a little bit. That is very loud. We can walk all the way around. My neighbor's dog is barking really loud. And I've got it on a playlist now, just playing some soft jazz music. Like if we were doing a cocktail hour, I got a playlist. That's why I'm using Virtual DJ, because I can customize playlists and let them play. And I can also set cue points, which is great for a ceremony, because a lot of times during a ceremony, I like to play a song not at the very beginning, but at a set cue point. And I can do that easily with Virtual DJ on my tablet. So yeah, you guys, this is my battery-powered ceremony system. And what I will do, I will leave links in the description of all the products that I'm using in case you're interested in building yourself a system like this. But I'm loving it, and I can't wait to use it for the first time on a real ceremony at a wedding. I really love this shelf. Turn the music down a little bit. I really love this shelf here. I got off Amazon. It's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. Because I remember doing ceremonies before, I would always have to get a table and set my equipment on a table, and that was always cumbersome. And to me, it just didn't look nice. I prefer having the setup all in one like this. And I can set this setup up in 5 minutes and break it down in 5 minutes too. It's so simple. I probably should record myself setting it up and tearing it down because it's so fast. 5 minutes. And what I do, I put all the pieces in this one bag here. This is my gator bag. Everything fits in there. The shelf, the tablet, the mixer, the wireless microphone, the wireless mics, the battery pack, the scrims, all the cabling. It all fits very comfortably in this soft padded gator case. I'll leave a link to this in the description as well. So for a ceremony, all I have to do is grab that bag, a speaker pole, and that little tiny speaker, and we're good to do a ceremony. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the system. I always love to hear from you guys, whether it's good or bad. It's all good. I'm just sharing what I do. Nothing against what anybody else out there does. All right, you guys, I just broke the system down and I timed myself and I shocked myself. I actually did it in 3 minutes, maybe a little bit less than 3 minutes. It took me to break this complete system down. I should have videotaped myself so that you wouldn't just have to take my word for it. But right now, you got to take my word for it. I promise you, it took me about 2.5 to 3 minutes to break this entire system down. And let me show you this bag. Let me open the bag up and I'm gonna show you how everything fits perfectly. I have everything in this soft padded case. The microphones, the receiver, the mixer, the battery pack, the shelf, everything fits nicely in there. And then in this back part here, I got all my cabling right back there. And then in this pouch, I got my scrim for the speaker stand. Make it look nice and elegant. So that's it in a nutshell, just these 3 pieces. And you know, I did consider the Maui 5 Go, but my system is basically size dependent. In other words, it needs to fit in my vehicle. I have a 2009 Ford Escape, and it's not that much room in there. So I have to be able to fit everything. My reception system, my lights, my ceremony system in there. So size really matters. The Maui 5 Go, it's nice. For $1,000 you get a great battery powered speaker that's second to none. But I just don't have the room for it. I tried the Bose S1 Pro because it was small, but it just didn't meet my sound requirements. It was not loud enough and not full enough. The Behringer B210D outclasses the Bose S1 Pro in every way, sound-wise, and it's only about $180. So you do the math and get what's right for you. I have nothing against the Bose S1 Pro, but I just think personally, if I was going to use that system, I would need at least 2 just to get an adequate sound that I prefer.